Okay guys, how's it going? I know I'm a couple days late on the news video for March, but I figured late is better than never. And I also apologize for the production value of this. It's going to improve, I promise. Just give me some time, I'm working on it, but for now, brick wall's gonna have to do. One more thing before I get started. I'm doing my best to collect all the news going on in the Kendama world on my own. I'm bound to miss things. So if you are part of a Kendama company or somehow associated with a brand, or you see something that you think is newsworthy, I'm a little bit afraid to ask this, but feel free to contact me. Either the best way is either via Instagram DM or via conversation on Downspike. Now, I can't guarantee that if you mention something to me that I will 100% put it in the news video. I do want to give the community an opportunity to tell me ahead of time so that I don't miss something that's important. So that being said, if I miss something, I do apologize, and let me know in the comments what it is. Okay, let's jump right in. I'm gonna try to organize this by like product stuff, Kendama and product related things, then some upcoming events, and then at the end we'll talk about some media, videos, audio, things that you should check out if you haven't already. So first off, Chris over at Res Kendama did his drop for the month of March. He released a new version of the res called a canvas stripe. So it's like a canvas res Ken with a painted stripe around the slip ring. I managed to get a hold of one a little early, and it's really great. But as normal for res drops, they sold out very quickly, both the new canvas stripe ones and also the pastels. Bonsai Kendama via their Instagram account recently announced some specialty kendamas that will be releasing called artifacts. They look like they'll be ash, maple, and hickory. And for some reason, the YouTube video, announcement video, is unlisted on YouTube, but you can still get to it if you go to the Bonsai Kendama Instagram account and then click through to the video. So those aren't out yet, but they look like they'll be releasing very soon. Let's talk about P&W Kendamas. They recently announced in the month of March the P&W Slate. Now, I think this is a great idea, and I don't know of anyone else who's really done it yet, which is an American-made kendama, but for a very low price point. So it is just an all beach kendama, and it's only 22 bucks, and it's American made, and they've been selling out really quick. You can pre-order one. 22 bucks for a kendama made in the US, all beach. It's going to be a great jammer. It's the same shape as a kotodama, but not the premium offering. I would definitely recommend checking that out. I definitely want to get my hands on one if I can at some point, because they look really awesome. I think just yesterday, Kendama USA released some Kaizen 2.0 selects, and the selects are Kaizen 2.0 shapes. These are weight matched so that the tama and the ken are within 3 grams of one another. I don't know if they're lunar balance, like I don't know if they weigh the serrato and the ken as well for lunar balance. Maple, ash, birch, and beech, which is kind of cool. I think this is the only way to get a 2.0 in birch. I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But those look pretty cool, and I think it's a smart move for Kendama USA to have that option available for folks because people value that. And then Sweets Kendama also just announced the Sweets Prime Customs batch number 2. Custom primes are the prime kendamas, but using the in-house Sweets painting, so cushion clear, pro clear paint, with some incredible colorways. I think they're really impressive. Sorry to do this. I realized while editing that I missed 3 big pieces of news, and I can't get back out to my brick wall, so sorry to do this, but I'm just gonna interject them right here. The first one is the Dendama, which is a kendama that they've been developing over in Japan for some time now. They were fully crowd-funded in Japan. They reached their goal. They have like an English Kickstarter as well. But the Dendama is basically an electronic kendama that you use in conjunction with an app where you can kind of virtually play with people all across the world. It's a really cool idea, really cool concept. I'm not sure if the kendama world is quite even ready for it yet, but definitely worth checking out. I'll leave the links to the Kickstarter so you can go check it out, check out the video and all the info about it. It's really intriguing. Lunatech released their Pen Dama, and I thought it was worth mentioning because it draws so many cues from the kendama, and because Lunatech has been doing so many little kendama innovations. And then the Ring Dama was also announced, which is not a kendama either, but certainly draws a lot from the kendama. And it's a ball and a cup on a ring, essentially. And Kuma Films did a great video of it, which I really enjoyed. I forget the guy's name who does the tricks. He's really good, but he also does a lot of poi related tricks with the Ring Dama. And then I've heard some other cool things you can do with it, like you can attach it to a kendama, making a new toy out of it. Anyway, pretty cool. Definitely check it out. Those are on sale at Kendama USA's website as well. Deal With It Kendama, DWI, released kind of a spring line of apparel. And it's really neat because Matthew Rice was able to kind of get some artists from the yo-yo world and the Kendama world to contribute some cool artwork for some hats and shirts. And Deal With It has also restocked some of their colorways, which I think are really nice, so go check out Deal With It. Christian Einetter has launched and announced his Find Your Wings team and company. He has released conditioner, which is a solution of wood conditioner that you can put on your kendama to help bring out the grain and make it really nice and playable. And those are available for pre-sale if you missed them. And he also announced a team for the Find Your Wings team. You can see all this stuff at his website, which is foundmywings.com. And the team members, it's got a lot of really great players on it, and a lot of them have hard to pronounce last names. You got Rudy, Adrian, Damon, Jared, and Ocean. I'll be interested to see if they do more beyond the conditioner. Let's talk about a few upcoming events. The first one I want to mention is Tacoma Takeover 3. Ernie announced this via Kendama OC live stream this month, and it is happening this very next month on April 22nd in Tacoma at University of Puget Sound. It's going to be a one-day event. As of today, April 1st, I don't think he's announced the tricks yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. I'm going to personally try to go. It's only a couple hours from where I am, so unless something comes up, I will be attending Tacoma Takeover 3 and excited about it. Sakura Classic is also coming up on April 9th and 10th. This is put on by Jake Wiens and is at the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival. The Sakura Classic's been going on for a few years, I believe, and looks like a ton of fun. Really wish that I could make it there. They're doing speed ladders, and then they have open division type tricks. Looks like a lot of fun. Hopefully there'll be some good media and video out of that, because I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. And then another announced, I guess you could call it an event, is Camp Kendama, which is coming up in May. It's going to be May 27th through the 29th in Wisconsin. The primary sponsor for that is Sweets Kendamas, though there are many other sponsors as well. And it looks like the camp counselors are a bunch of Kendama pros from various companies, as well as well-known Kendama guys. So yeah, it looks fun. Go check it out on the website, campkendama.com. All right, let's talk about some media, some things that hopefully you've seen, but if not, I will mention them real quick. First thing is there are a bunch of podcasts and audio kind of based stuff coming out. Oh, and I think it's super cool trend. I wanted a Kendama podcast when I first started Kendama, and there were none. So the fact that some various people are putting some out is fantastic. First off, you have Kendama OC starting up their interviews again. They did these back in the day, but it looks like they're starting them up again. They are YouTube based, but it's an audio experience primarily with, looks like going to be Alex Hirota and some pros. The most recent pro was Kevin DeSoto, and it's a great interview. Go check that out. Clack Radio continues with Haley and Molly, and their most recent interview was with Jake Wiens and Eric Wiens. And that's a great interview. Go check that out. It looks like they are continuing at a pretty steady clip of interviews, which is really exciting. It's great to see their consistency in getting episodes out, and I hope they continue to get more episodes out in the future. Another newly reinvigorated podcast is Dama Talk. So Dama Talk, put on by Alex Smith. He did a volume 1 years ago, and he recently released a volume 2 with Philip Eldridge, Rodney Ansell, and Craig Lancass. And that is super fun. Great to hear those guys go into a bunch of stuff Kendama and geek out and have a good time. And I'm looking forward to, I know there's going to be a Dama Talk Volume 3, probably in the works right now, and should be out pretty soon. So check those out. Those are exclusively on Downspike right now, and then I believe they will become available at a later time, either on SoundCloud or iTunes, etc. And then there is another new podcast that I found called Georgia Kendama Radio. It's put on by Nick and Corey, who are guys who have been playing Kendama for a long time, have been around, have seen a lot of stuff. They have 3 episodes out right now. One that talks about Kendama apparel, one about events and things and things that they dislike about new Kendama companies, and the third one with some beginner tips. Those guys have a good insight, dudes that really love Kendama, so go check out their podcast. It's on SoundCloud right now, and I'll link it up in the description. Grain Theory recently put on a contest called Are You Trippin', where the goal was to do as many triple lighthouse flips in a row as you could on video, and it just ended March 31st, so I don't know who won that yet, but it'll be interesting to see. Pretty crazy contest. It'll be interesting to see who ended up winning that. Looks like somebody has achieved the ever-raising bar of taps. Kaden Weller was able to hit the first on-video 9-tap to juggle to spike this last month. So go check that out. It's a pretty crazy video. Doing 9 taps is very impressive, and it'll be interesting to see how far people take this tap game. I find it impressive and interesting and ridiculous all at the same time. So go check that out. I'll link the Instagram post in the description. Definitely go check out, if you haven't already, the Krom Takeover vid from their Krom Takeover Las Vegas event. Super fun video, highly recommended. I love all the Krom videos that they make, so this one's no exception. Go watch it. Chad Covington released a little video of the Glowfish Jam that he put on recently and put that together, a little vlog, little event video for that. And it's really fun. I like little videos like this that showcase the events and the ongoings, and it's a great little video. Definitely recommend checking out on Chad Covington's channel. And then a couple of crazy Facebook videos to check out. Bryson Lee did around Tunbridge Wells, which is a very impressive consistency trick in and of itself, but he added a juggle to bird into the trick as one of the variations. I'm not going to try to explain it, just go watch it. It's ridiculous. He is the current world champion. Go find that on Facebook. And then Ace is back at it again with the earth turns. He hit 1,400 earth turns in a row this time. It's almost an hour-long video, I think. It's the dude is a machine. I'm very interested to see how high he goes. It looks like it's an ongoing thing for him. I don't know if he has a goal in mind or not, but again, super impressive. So I think that's it for the month of March. Sorry again for getting this video out a little bit late, but let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and let me know if you have any suggestions moving forward. I will, again, try to be doing these videos at least once a month toward the end of the month. I'll try to get this next month done toward the end of April, before we spill over into May if I can. Again, feel free to hit me up on Instagram, direct messages, or on Downspike if you have something newsworthy that you think should be included in the video, and I'll try to put it in. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in another video.